Okay, so here's what I have. The glaze is dried, and to the touch, it is much less chalky feeling, much smoother. So I'm really hopeful that this glaze that we're going to dip onto it will not freeze in place, and we'll get to use the air compressor and blow it around. This is a rather thick Temmaku. It has the calcium source in it is eggshells that I made in a previous video. So it may end up getting a bit of a gold fleck. Going to give it a dip, and then as quick as I can, we're going to blow it around. And I want to see how long do I get to blow it around, how does it work, what happens, all that good stuff. Oh man. Ooh. Man, it dried quick. Ugh. Little bits flicking all over. Alright. Now I have little bits all over. And that does not look very attractive. Alright, let me regroup. I'll come right back to you. Well, that is not what I expected. The big question was how long would it stay liquid. Even though this is smoother with the sodium silicate in the glaze, it clearly did not seal it off as much as I wanted. Maybe a better move would have just painted sodium silicate over the top. I considered that, but I don't know. It does occur to me that if I could be quicker about it, I might have a chance to really push things around in an interesting way, like maybe just dab on something and then blow it around real quick versus trying to dip it and get all the way around. So I'm going to try to slap on some glaze right here. I'll get a different color, maybe a blue. And we'll just put it on and blow it around right away, and we'll just see, does that improve our chances. Okay, so I have some John's Noxzema, and I want to go ahead and just put a wet spot there and see how quickly I can blow it around or not. It's a little bit awkward. Let me hold a brush in my left hand. Weak. Alright, we need more than that. Ooh, I'm ripping off some of the red. So far, not impressed. Stop it. Yeah, I'm just blowing off the dry red now. It doesn't seem like I can do it quick enough. It's still way too absorbent. Ooh. Just picked up some red there. Ugh. Just keep flaking it off. All right, I'm gonna call it. This is a hot mess. We'll fire it anyways, but what are you gonna do? All right. Here it is out of the kiln. You know, this is kind of a funny piece because my very first reaction when I opened the kiln was, oh, that's terrible. In fact, when I finished glazing it, I was not convinced. But like a lot of these pots, I just set it in the corner and I kept looking at it and I realized, like right here, this is almost doing what I intended. So, and I really am glad I took the time to very carefully put on this blue. You see how I recreated the continents. You have South America right here. Anyways, kind of silly, but I like the idea of kind of blowing it around, so I want to do some more tests. I think next time I'm gonna just put sodium silicate painted on like a candy shell on top of the glaze, and I kept thinking maybe I also wanted to try with actually putting a wax resist over it, but maybe a really watered down wax resist, so it didn't work really good, but it allowed me to blow the glaze around, and it would, because you know, if you've used resist in the past, you get some glaze on top of the wax. If it dries, it's kind of stuck there. So I don't know, let me know what you think, but I'm going to do at least 1 or 2 more follow-ups using some sort of compressed air to try to move the glaze around. Okay, so here's what I'm going to try to do. I have a pot here that I threw just for testing, and I've done a white glaze inside and out. And I want to set it on this pottery wheel that I've set up in the spray booth here. And I'm going to use this viscosity cup, and I'm going to dip, this is a Temaku, I'm going to dip it in, I'm going to hold the stream out, and I'm going to use this compressed air, and I'm going to see, can I get it to kind of splatter all over, get any cool patterns. I've set this at about 15 psi, so it's not super powerful, and it won't make the air compressor go empty real quick. So let's give it a try and see if this works. Put that down there. Okay, and it is, you're not imagining it, the wheel's not straight, but and this is just some bisqueware I'll clean off. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. Oh man. Interesting. Well, I don't know how far to go, but it certainly splattered it all over. I think I'm going to call it there. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to do a second one now. We're going to spray some different colors on top of each other. Got to sponge this up here. Okay. Oh, this is much thicker. Ooh, interesting. All right, good enough. I'm going to wash this. We're going to get another color. Okay, there you go. That might actually look not half bad. Well, we'll find out tomorrow. I don't know what to expect when I take these kind of bright, gaudy colors and put it on white. It's not a pleasing palette overall, but if anything, I feel like there is less patterning. I was really hoping for some kind of like, I saw as it went on that it wasn't working, but so, you know, this is what I expected, I guess, but it's not bad. Maybe with the right colors it would be cool. Tell me what you think. Wrong color combo, but is it worth it? Or I feel like I could almost get this with a brush. Just flicking it on with a brush. Let me show you the other one. Now, at least this thick part kind of had a cool crawling where the white came through. That looks nice. But, you know, I don't know. If somebody showed this to me, I would have assumed they just took a paintbrush and kind of flicked glaze on it. That's what it looks like to me. Not a bad look, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it's worth the trouble. Let me know what you think. Cool? Or kind of meh? My vote? Meh.